say? I seem to have forgotten to press record yet again. I have already made 2 rolls, and it consists of cucumber, avocado, and crab meat. So now that I remember to put the camera on, we're gonna make another one because I still have stuff left. So if I'm not mistaken, it's rough side up. Then we're gonna put some rice down. You're gonna spread it out. Uh, Rotten Mango is still playing in the background if you hear it. I hope I'm not violating anything because that's how I cook. I listen to my true crime. And make sure you put some rice at the very tip to seal it up. Gotta put some rice up there because it's like the sticky glue that holds the world together. You know? So there's some pieces up top that you don't see. And this actually needs a smidge bit more rice. I don't like going heavy on rice because I feel as though when I'm at sushi places and they go heavy on rice in a roll, it's to deny you the feeling that you're paying for. Rice is cheap. Well, it's cheaper than some of the products that you put in. So if you go heavy on it, then you don't have to use as much fish and other ingredients. So here we go. These ones had cream cheese in it. These next ones are just going to be California rolls. Just California rolls. Boop. Overlap. Overlap. These are for me. That's why I'm still eating it off my fingers. I couldn't get the sticks. I could only get flakes, so that's where we're at with that. Need a little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah, let's spread that out there. Then the avocado. I'm a fan of avocado, being as though this is not having cream cheese in it. Because some people be like, cream cheese and avocado together is too much creaminess. You know what I mean? I think I want to put some more rice up here near the top. Spread it out a bit. There you go. Rolling sushi without a mat is definitely something that needs to be practiced. Because I know my rolls aren't the best. But it's about having equal pressure when you're rolling it. Of course, when I want to make a video, I seem want to split a little bit. And this is where we're at. Now, if this was kimbap, you would like put sesame oil over top of it, and then you cut it. But this is my roll. I think I could get maybe 2 more out of this. Like I said, to appease my son, I mean, I can eat a roll myself, and so can he. Oh, I need more rice. So I only have a little bit here. Back with some rice. Let's start off with putting some rice at the top, since it want to fall at the top. Here we go. Trying to make sure y'all can still see, you know what I mean? So I decided not to do the tuna one. I could probably do that tomorrow if I feel inclined to do so, because I definitely have enough rice to do that, and definitely enough nori sheets. A little bit more. I think I'm going to just call this joint a vlog and not like a food haul, or we're just going to call it a vlog because it's going to touch on it touched on many different things, and like, why not? Why not? It's not going to be super long. Some people lose because I'm not very entertaining. Whatever. Oh, that brings me to the thought process I had about this video. Why am I not a successful YouTuber? Well, here's the thing. I've been on here for over 15 years. Lo and behold, yes, I have. Yes, I have fallen back and here and there, and yeah, I'm not very engaging and entertaining, but I talk from my heart, experience, what's going on in my life. And to me, somebody will like it. Somebody who's about to go down the same path that I'm going down will enjoy the content in some form or fashion. I did at one point want to make some money off of YouTube. I mean, I still kind of do. But I know where I'm at now in life. And I don't have the focus to put that much effort into it while I'm still trying to heal myself. Make sense? Makes sense. He was dead when he was thrown overboard, like his brother. Next, the killer started hunting the rest of the management team. I will eventually. They were waiting behind the door. The minute he stepped out, they stabbed him. Peter started freaking out. Get into a better place in making content, because lo and behold, I started grief counseling. He looked down and he jumped to his death. And I think my counselor definitely will be able to help me. I'm not saying that at the end of the day, when I'm after a month of counseling, I'm going to be back on the grind and back in a certain feng shui of thinking about things. But I'm like, hopefully that I will get some of my focus back. I've definitely been working at getting focus back. I've been working at my coursework, which I have to do tonight to finish off this week because right now it's Sunday. And there's not much more to do, for this week. I accomplished a lot during the week, slow and steady. Because honestly, the coursework is not that bad, and they give you estimate times of when it takes to finish it. But like when it comes to the reading, they give you the worst case scenario of a slow reader as the how long it would take. But I'm not a slow reader. And also, if you're giving me something to read that I just did an assignment on, I just seen videos on, an assignment on, and another video on that just stated the same thing, then yes, I can breeze through it because we just went over it. And that's how I think. Now, with me, I take notes. So I really don't need the reading when it comes to stuff like that. With my lupus and my lupus fog, I definitely um, don't need to reread it because I have notes and I know what I need and I need to do and with the blah 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 blah. And hold on, I gotta focus. There we go. It's not bad. It's not bad for freehand. Um, no, what was I saying? I take notes even before the loss of my husband because lupus fog is a bitch and my memory is crap. So I started taking notes back then just so that I can come back to it. Even if I get into a place where I get hired by an organization or a company, if I need a refresher, I have these notes so I don't look like boo the fool when I go into this joint. I know it's going to be a position of entry level, you know? So sometimes companies don't expect a whole lot, and it's definitely a learning curve because you still have to understand the ins and outs of that company and of that campaign. And every campaign is different when you're dealing with digital marketing and e-commerce. That's period. It's point blank and period. And I get that. Um, I recognize that, and I know my faults, and this is why I take notes. So I know certain things do stick, and it's windy, and yeah, see, I'll be forgetting. Well, so long story short, it is my catch net, so to say, for making sure that I truly succeed in this business endeavor because I cannot see myself as a security guard for the rest of my life unless somebody puts me in an office or I'm actually a supervisor and can get raises. I'm not going to be stuck in this one position and in this one price range, pay rate, until I'm like, one of my coworkers is like in his 70s. Like, I can't. I cannot. I will not. He's been working with the company for 5 years and he's still stuck at 12 something an hour, and I feel as though that is a gag. I mean it's better than the other company that I used to work with, because after 5 years, almost 5 years, I was stuck at 950, and then they were hiring other men at higher pay rates, ones with criminal records at that. Not saying that they shouldn't be employed, but I'm saying, I've been here a while. Why are you paying this dude more than me? And half the time, more than half the time, these people would not last. But I'm here being the guard that you can rely on and depend on, but you're not paying paying what my due is. That's corny. That's absolute corniness, and it's unfair. Yes. And it feels real chauvinist to me. Real chauvinist, and I don't like it, and that's why I left. It's one of the many reasons why I left. One of the reasons why is because they didn't give a good goddamn about me being in dangerous situations. One day I was threatened by a mentally unstable man that he was going to throw lighter fluid on me and set me on fire. I tell the company is like, oh, we'll just call the cops. That's it? That's all you're going to say? Bro, I'm supposed to be like, hold on. Hold on. Alright, so we back. I wound it up with 3, 5. Well, we call it 4.5 because she's kind of small. She's not full. Um, yeah, that company was absolute crap, and I do not regret leaving them. I do appreciate the company I'm with now, because if I have a problem and I come to them, they will rectify it post haste. On the strength of me being a good security guard. And I can't be mad at that. Now, granted, I asked for a raise last year, not knowing that the site was under a union, and I could have been asked for a raise. Around the same time that I had asked for this raise, they knew if I knew about the raises that come from that site, I would have been got. I would have been got it. The winds is distracting me. My apologies. Let me pause so I can prepare to cut these up. Alright. I'm going to try this knife that I have. If it don't work, then I will have to switch out a knife, basically. I'm going to put the little one away. And then I'm going to go to the first one I made, since it's like, when you let them sit, it seals in everything. You know, it tightens it and stuff like that. So, there we go. I should oil the knife. Yeah, I'm going to order a knife. Oh! Jeebus! I'm going to fix it in a second. Charlie smiled because it was his first kill ever, and he smeared all the blood over his face and screamed, "I've been bloodied now." Lou lured out the rest of the Mongolian inner circle to combat onto the deck. 3 of them were forced to jump into the ocean. 2 of them were stabbed to death and then flung over the side of the ship into the water. Because it can get sticky, because it's a sticky rice. So let's lube the blade a little bit, so it's not so bad. Also, I think I'm gonna need that container that I was stacking things in to Yeah, this didn't have the avocado in it, did it? No, it was only crab and cucumber and cream cheese. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I didn't reset it back up. My bad. Ouch. Now, now we gotta move over. Because I redid things. Oh, Lord Jesus. Hey, hon, you in the video. Wipe your knife. Lube again. Only 15 were left now, but we know that only 11 come back, so we still have 4 more to go. They were just a few days out from Japan. Down the middle, then down the middle again. I think I want to do it separately now, though. So I don't want to rip. The entire ship is tilting to one side. Everyone's belongings are just crashing into the sides of the walls. I think that's better. Running out of their bunk beds, running towards the deck and the captain's quarters to figure out what the hell is happening. Lou orders a thorough check of the ship, and he discovers 2 things. There were only 14 people left on the boat. So one person is missing. There we go. And the ship's main valve, I don't want to rip the nori as I cut. And I think I'm okay, but I might need to re-lube now. The ship feels like it's slowly sinking. It was discovered that in the middle of the night while everyone slept, one of the engineers left alive from the management team opened the ship's valves, deliberately trying to kill everyone on board, and then jumped into the water himself. Lou ordered everyone to use the water pump to help pump out the water, but when that wasn't working fast enough, he ordered them to tie together all the floatable things, like planks of wood, anything. Float them together. We need to get all the life rafts out. They really only had like 1 working life raft that was inflatable, and they need to stock it with food. So if this ship goes down, at least they have food and they can try and survive out looking good. Water. Let's get the other one with cream cheese done, because it's the most sealed one. Do after committing mass murder on a boat. They sent out a distress signal so that they could be found. The boat was going down. You can really see the cream cheese in the middle section here. It's okay. Lou's survival instinct was okay. So there were 3 people that were now. You can't really see the crab in this part, but you can see the cream cheese. Working. So now it's up to them. Crazy. Climb down the ladder and put the food in. So so crazy. And, am I not going to eat it? Hell yeah, I'm gonna still eat it. First he's confused and he thought something bad was happening, so he threw them a rope, but one of the men on the rope squished out. End pieces are finicky. Little end pieces starting to squish out. The tail end. There's so much cream cheese there though. I don't want it. You normally eat it. No. Well, there's crab in there too. We'll eat it. Saloon. He slowly sat down on the deck. Everyone got quiet. The boat is sinking, the raft is gone, the distress signals were sent out, but who knows if people are ever coming? And even if they did, they were going to die for their crimes. After a long pause, Lou got up and said, "It's fine. If they rescue us, we blame them for everything. The people on the raft, they killed everyone, left us for dead. That's what we say." Nobody was listening to him. This looks good. They were staring behind him at the blue water. He looked around. I'm going to move this over, the little one. The current was sending the raft back straight into the ship, and no amount of pedaling was helping the escape. Let's see what this end piece do. Maybe I was too far over, and you know my knife I need to oil it again. It didn't squish out, so we'll keep that one. Oh. Oh. All right. These ones have avocado, crab, and cucumber in them. Oh, oil. Okay. What are we going to talk about now? Oh, yeah, we was talking about how I'm not a good YouTuber. I believe that because of my subject matter, it's not a very popular subject to look up on YouTube. Like when I was looking up people who went through hysterectomies last year, early this year, I really didn't see a lot that's current. I think the most current one was a recap of how they're doing now, a year or two later. Oh, she's a little. We'll eat that one. We're gonna separate them because they different roles. We don't see much of any like somebody going through it as you're going through it, like right now with hysterectomy, hysteroscopy, and stuff like that. So, not many women might not be looking up the subject matter, and I'm okay with that. But what I do know is the people that I had found when I did do my research and their insight and their information definitely helped me, whether outdated or like just understanding myself and the symptoms that I have was useful. And like that is my main goal. In general, that's my main goal. I'm not going to continue on. You just sat with me making my little sushi rolls. Yeah. And I appreciate you guys listening. There'll be another video pretty soon. You know how I am. And I thank you guys for tuning in. I know this is probably not current time for some people, etc. But long story short, this also just helps me in my healing, my growth through grieving, through health issues, and just being able to vent. So I appreciate you if you tuned in and stayed this long. I love you. Be good to yourselves. I love you. Bye. Here's something that's bringing me some joy right now. And I've been craving it for 3 months, give or take. McDonald's used to make a steak, egg, and cheese bagel, and then they stopped it. The audacity. So I figured out how to make it. Thank you, YouTube. Oh, how to make it and make it correctly. Because you just can't use no regular steakums like I seen some of these other videos. Walmart sells steakums that are in a press together, but it flakes out, but you can't flake it out. Here, hold on, let me show you. This is the product when you get it from Walmart, but this is how it looks when it come out the packaging. Now, this is what it looked like when it come out the packaging. It's closer to how the steaks were on the McDonald's Jones. Like, it'll flake up into a cheesesteak after like defrost and stuff, but it's kind of coiled into like this kind of, which is cool, steak pattern. Now, since we get that out of the way, to show you the piece de resistance. I know you can't see the steak right now. You seen it was a little piece. It don't feel out of bagel. So I got my egg. I got my cheese. And this is the steak. It's covered by the cheese. The steak, it's crumbling. This is the steak portion. I seared it up real nice with some onions because they used to have onions and some more cheese below. I remember they used to have onions. If I'm mistaken, I'm not going back. So, I am finna enjoy this. And, I got some dishes done this morning. Maybe I'll do some clothes. I'm not going to push myself because my therapist told me, my counselor told me, baby steps matter too. And I don't have to push myself harder than I don't need to push myself. As long as you're making steps to the future. Yeah, I mean. So, yeah. That's the end of that. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, FYI, that sandwich was busting. That sandwich was busting. Ah, love you. Hey guys, hey. Now, I was supposed to put this out like a week ago. And things have happened since then that kind of pushed that out of the way, out of the timeline. And with it being delayed, I was like, well, I might as well add it to the program. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce you to someone. That is my grandbaby. And I found out last week that my daughter, one of my daughters, was pregnant. Not only that, that her water broke. Not only that, she didn't know that she was pregnant. That was on Wednesday that I found out. And Sunday, the baby was born. I became an instant grandma. Such a moment, I swear. It's such a weird feeling. It's a weird place to be. Like, there's so much has happened in 6 months' time, you know? Less, 6 months or less. I don't know. I don't know how to verbalize it fully. I don't know. Man, it's just such a roller coaster right now. I'm excited. I'm overwhelmed, a little bit sad, because I would have loved my husband to be able to meet my grandson and his grandfather, my kid's father, who passed as well. I would love for them both to have been able to see him and love on him and stuff like that. But I digress. They're around. They're going to be around and looking over him on another plane of existence. So there's that. Yeah. So best believe vlogs coming in the future will have little baby updates in there. Because you see his face, he looks like my little old man. Yeah. I can't wait to see him grow and grow into his facial features and stuff. And show me his personality. But that's it for now. I'm going to edit this thing and try to get it out as quickly as possible because I am so overdue. I have a short that I'm going to post in the meantime, between time, and that was from me being in a hospital with her. The first 24 hours I spent at the hospital, because the hospital was like an hour away from my house. So I camped out there for a day. The baby didn't come. So came back home, went to work the next day. And in the middle of my shift, they're going to induce my labor. And I'm like, oh, crap, now I got to go back. I went back, spent 24 hours at the hospital again, just to find out 30 minutes after we leave, she's dilated. I get home. She calls me 3 minutes after I walk in the door saying, he's here, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wow. Wowzers. It's such a... Man, I wish I went live on here so that I could, tell the story. But I don't have enough people who actually pay attention to my videos, period, to even sit there and interact with. I might go live on TikTok. Yeah, I might go live on TikTok. Anyhow, that's it for now. And I try to get some more out really soon after I'm done editing and posting this. My apologies, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.